Okay, the Scarab God is bananas. This card is bananas, has always been bananas, and always will be bananas. Many people, Witch Doctor. Many, many people. Because Mouche isn't here. Yeah, okay, fair enough, Barman. I see how it is. Yeah. I mean, I don't really care much about this pack otherwise. If Crypt Breaker wheels, that'd be nice. Mind Stone would also be nice, but Scarab God is the nuts, and I will take it. Are we Grixis gamers now? Are we Grixis gamers, chat? Are we drafting Grixis control? Might be happening. Let's take the big overpowered Chandra. Alright. Could take Commit Memory here to try and play well with a couple of the wheel effects. We could take Solemn, because Solemn's really good for fixing. We could take Sulphur Falls to play very well with just, Grixis. Or Hostage Taker, which is also just very good with the Scarab God. Fits into most of the blue-black mid-range decks if we don't get to be red. This is honestly a bit of a tough one. I kind of like Hostage Taker. There's not like, we're definitely not Grixis or anything else for sure just yet. So I like taking the other aggressively good gold blue-black card and seeing how this pans out. Okay. I don't think we're ever a Phyrexian Arena deck here because the cards we've picked so far are very big and expensive. I think this is just a Canyon Slew. Like, just pick up some fixing. Nice and early. Seems reasonable to me. Why not Storm? You can't draft Storm in this cube. There is not enough Storm pieces, sadly. As much as we might try. But Storm. Yeah, I know. Sadly not. Oh, Witch Doctor, you can want that as badly as you want, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. Who's holding all the packs? Baleful Strix, you've betrayed me. Okay, so this pack is really bad. This is not very good for us at all, actually. No, I know Witch Doctor, but Phyrexian Mana is absurd, and you know it as well as I do. I don't think we're ever playing Castle Embereth. That seems unlikely with the deck that we're trying to build here. Do we ever end up with ways to use Lotus Field? Maybe. I don't think Thassa's... Well, Thassa's Oracle is actually quite good with the Scarab God, I guess. Yeah, I think if I'm tentatively taking something, it's probably this. I don't think I'm very excited for anything in that pack, to be honest, but I'll tentatively take Thassa's Oracle. Magma Quake seems obscene. Yes, please. I think Siren Storm Tamer's for a very different deck. Like, our early picks are guiding us towards some kind of control-y shell, and the one-drops in that pack don't fit very well into a control-y strategy. They're way more aggressive. Yeah, like, we could do with Mind Stone wheeling and stuff like that here, because that'd be sweet. But we're definitely looking for some more cheap removal, some sweepers, maybe a little bit of colorless ramp. We'll see where we end up. Unlikely to be, like, big ramp, because we're not green, but you never know. Ooh, Tezzeret? Yeah. Yeah, please. We got some high power here nice and early on. But we could definitely do with some earlier plays at this moment in time. Looking like a good start, though, to some kind of Grixis control deck. But what if Those were simply some Dimir cards for my Niv Mizzet. I'm not saying it's going to happen, chat. But I'm not missing out on anything by taking this. I do actually think I might want this Skyclave Relic, though. In both situations. Hey! The lady of the manor has arrived just in time to see us take a Niv Mizzet. We'll see whether it makes the deck or not. Who knows? Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, folks. I need fixing. And I need fixing fast. Thank you for resubscribing, lady. I appreciate that. Lovely to see you as always. Hopefully you're having a lovely holiday season. I will take Sulphur Falls. Okay, could still just be Grixis here. Could also be, I don't know, a mess. Could also be a mess. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, I'm not so bad, thank you. I've been honest with everyone tonight. Like, my energy is a little bit down. The truth of spending Christmas alone is starting to hit me a little bit, but thankfully all of you lovely folks and the geniuses behind this cube are cheering me up just a little bit. So we're having a good time. We had a really nice green-white deck a little while ago, and now we're neck deep in draft number 2 for the night, which, as you can see so far, the curve starts at 3, which means the deck is broken. And no, I will not be taking questions at this time. But yeah, we're doing okay. Alright, pack 2 needs to give me some direction. Am I wrong for wanting to take Atris here? Atris or Rekindling Phoenix? Unfortunately, I think the Niv Mizzet thing is unlikely to work out, but I'll keep it here for now and see how it goes. These are quite close. These are legitimately quite close. I think Phoenix is very good. I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to cast it consistently. Hopefully the Atris wheels. We'll find out, I guess. I am not passing Torrential Gearhulk. It might be correct, but I'm not doing it. Alright, I'm going to move this to try and look like Grixis control. And see how we end up. Because I don't think we're likely to play these. I need some removal. And I need removal really bad. PZ? If we do pick up the cheap removal, PZ might be fine. I kind of want Castle Lock Thwain as well, though. I'm going to head job PZ for now, but we need some cheap removal. We really do. Teffa's Master of Time isn't bad. Never Return is kind of hard to cast based on how our deck's looking so far. Even though it would be quite nice. Think I'm just taking Teffa's. Yeah, Noxious Gearhulk's a bit expensive, though. Oh, this is a tough choice. I can take Croxer, which at the moment is not very good, or I can take legitimately Thundering Rebuke or Essence Scatter, both of which are rather nice. I even want Search for Ascanta. Search for Ascanta would also be very nice in this deck. I think the removal options have to take priority just because we're missing so many of them. And I think Rebuke is more flexible than Scatter. So I'm going to take Rebuke. Ooh, lands. Probably taking lands. I could take Ashiok. But I think this is just very cheap. I would like some good fixing. I really would. Think I prefer Fetid Pools over Dragon Skull Summit. But it is kind of close. Yeah, I think the cycling land is a smidgen better. Happy to pick up Lucky Egg here. This is just good filler early on to cantrip through and keep us alive, and plays well with like Thirst for Knowledge, should we happen to pick that up or something like that. Really need some early game and some fixing. We've got most of our late game covered. I think... Oh, God. I'm never casting a Jace, right? I should just take Seagate Restoration, because I probably can't cast this. I do have Thassa's Oracle and Folio of Fancies, though. I can't cast a Jace. I know it's a real shame, but I'm pretty sure we can just never cast it. None of these cards are very good for us either, honestly. I guess there's a chance we play Key to the City, but not a very high one. In fact, probably a very small one. There's a world where I play Siege Gang Commander, and there's not a world where I play basically any of those other cards. So, sure. Yeah, really need some 2s and 3s here. Yeah, I think so. We're very high power level, but very short on early plays. I guess I'll take Never Return in case our mana gets there. If our mana's good enough, I'll happily play it. But at the minute, we are definitely blue-red splashing black. And the Scarab God is definitely that good, so I will be splashing it. Cry of the Canarium's a solid one. Again, if the mana gets there, we could pick up a slew of lands. Wow, Dragonskull Summit on the wheel. Okay. There is a chance we get there, folks. Probably can never play Claim the Firstborn, but, you know. Ooh. Ooh. This pack is nice. So, Watery Grave on the wheel would be nice. Crackling Drake is kind of vanilla, like filler. It's not great. I think the pick for me is pretty clearly a Braid. We need early removal and interaction, and a Braid is very good at that, so I am going to take it. Okay. Think it's probably one of the burn spells again here, to be honest. Royal Eruption, Lightning Strike. Instant speed versus additional utility is the question, I think. I don't think we're picking anything else. I think Citadel's cool, but we're very clunky. Yeah, I think Strike is definitely the better card. I had to think it through, but I do agree with you. Okay. I think I just want the Temple of Deceit here. Sprite Dragon doesn't actually fit very well into what we're doing. Although it is a playable, and we are kind of short on playables at this moment in time. Downfall's not awful. Kind of hard to cast, but not awful. Yeah, I can see this being fine. We'll give this a shake. Okay. Steam Vents on the wheel would be nice. I think Experimental Overload's probably pretty good in this deck, right? Oh, I guess not. We are more Planeswalker and Artifact heavy than I thought. It's not quite as good as I would like it to be. Think I'm just gonna take Filigree Familiar? No, I can't do that to myself. I need to find some playables here, but Steam Vents is just very, very good. Speaking of things that are very good, yikes, this pack. Chandra Acolyte of Flame has some decent targets. Sark and the Masterless seems pretty reasonable, but we are already quite full on 5. I could just take Pillar of Flame, but I think I'm going to take Chandra and hope the Pillar wheels. Okay. I am pretty happy taking Spire Bluff Canal here, but I could just take Treasure Map. Nah, we'll take the fixing. Let's be bad. Let's be bad. Sensor is actually pretty healthy. Happy to pick that one up. It's pretty good. Valakut's Awakening is basically free in most of these decks, so happy to pick that one up too. Do we ever play a Crackling Drake? Sometimes. Yeah, sure. Witching Well might make the cut if we're short on playables. I don't think we can really trigger Talrand consistently enough, so I'm just going to take the Sprite Dragon. More likely to play that one, I think. Intervention might be fine. Maybe I'm underrating that card a bit. Didn't get anything back on the wheel from that pack. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. This deck's looking okay, but we are going to be a smidgen short on playables, I think. Have to fill it out with a few things that are less than ideal to kind of make up numbers, but I've definitely played worse draft decks. There is not quite as many good Gearhulk targets as I would like either, but should be fine. Come on. I just want the dregs of... Oh, look at Baleful Strix. Why do you keep doing this to me? I just want the dregs of the pack, please. God, give me the dregs. What is Once Upon a Time still doing here, by the way? One of the most broken cards printed in the last couple of years. Second to last pick. What? What? Okay. So we picked up plenty of twos. We actually ended up a little short on the middle ground. Yeah, I don't think we can manage a Khan's Bastion, unfortunately. I think Crackling Drake probably makes the cut. I think Perforos's Intervention probably makes the cut. I think Siege Gang Commander probably makes the cut, honestly. And then it's one more. Kind of want a 3-drop, but we don't have very many good 3-drops. I am never casting Never, because I have 1, 2, 3, 5 black sources, which is really not enough for that. Sprite Dragon just isn't good. Anax is not great either, but I guess it's another creature. Yeah, Anax is pretty awful. I don't really want to be playing that. Is it just Witching Well? It might just be Witching Well to smooth things over. Yeah, okay. No worries. Alright folks, give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to take a momentary bathroom break and refill my water bottle. Enjoy some highlights while I'm gone, and I'll be back for the first game with this deck in just a second. See you soon. Match 5 it is. Rakdos versus Gruul. Oh my god. What an extinction event. Okay. Let's see who gets to be the winner, shall we? Gruul Adventures it is. I don't like this matchup, but we are playing Gruul, so it can only go so badly. We do lose the die roll, which kind of sucks. These number of shield breakers are largely blank in this matchup. But I still think this is fine. Slow but fine. Dun 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 dun. Alright, just going to cast a 2/1. Hand is not set up to not cast a 2-drop here. You may stomp it. That is fine. Yep. Thanks for bearing with me, folks. Time for some Grixis. Let's go. Let us go. The actual factual Bill Cipher. Oh dear. Could be quite the match. Let's see. Oh. Don't think you can keep that, unfortunately. It's not quite good enough. I think I'm happy to keep this 6 and bottom the card that I can't cast. Seems like the best way of going about it. And we'll lead on Spy Bluff Canal. Opponent with the Pelt Collector. Okay, we got some Winding Constrictor shenanigans going on. Is that what's about to happen? I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. I should probably keep both of these, right? Honestly, seems fair. Fauna Shaman. All right, some good shenanigans going on. Let me Relic. There's definitely a temptation there to kill the Fauna Shaman, but without knowing what my opponent can get, maybe I'm giving it too light of a treatment. Discard to Llanowar Elf. Okay. That is definitely some damage. Definitely some damage. Oh, that's such a punk attack. Fine. Fine. I'll take 3. If you're going to be like that, I'll take 3. Alright, let's try and solidify the fort. Oh, Coco. Okay, opponent's deck is good. Has some nice tools. Has some good hits too. Nice aggressive green-black deck. Do I remember the time I filmed Small People? I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. I've filmed a lot of things. But to answer your question, yes, he says with a question mark. Big yikes. Merry Christmas, Steely. How are you today? Hopefully you're doing well. you're having a lovely holiday break. I can only hope. No worries, I appreciate that. Well, say hi from me. Have a good time, have a couple drinks. And take care. We'll move on to game 2 here. Basically, could not prevent myself from dying to this Blood-Eyed. Just finished back Boxing Day? Yeah, that sounds like Tesco, okay. Have a good one, man. Have a couple drinks. And happy holidays. Appreciate the kind wishes. That is reasonable. We are a little bit sticky. Yeah, Blood Artist did a number on our wall to try and stay alive, sadly. And the staying alive part, yeah, it didn't happen. Didn't happen. The young Pizzay. Let us see if we can draw some spells for the young Pyromancer to take the most out of. Look at this nerd, back at it again. I know, right? Doesn't he have anything better to do? Hey Jimmy, how you doing? Hopefully you're having a lovely holiday season too. The old Wildborn Preserver. We did pick up a decent chunk of early removal, but apparently we can find none of it. So, ooh. I turn away for 1 second. Capri Cremi. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Glad you're having a good time. Just a flying visit. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate that. Happy holidays. Continue to have a lovely day. Appreciate you stopping by. How are you today? Thank you for stopping in, Cremi. I appreciate that. Glad you're enjoying yourself. Let's cast this Crackling Drake as a wall, because we got nothing else going on right now. I blinked for 1 second and flicked over to another screen and you followed. Spreading your normal cheer and support, I expect nothing less, Jimmy. Ooh, Karuga. Opponent doesn't draw off of this, but it is a body. Let me... Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Let me set something up here. I'm going to try and play Chandra next turn, I think, so I'm going to get Teferi underway here. Chuck a land away. Keep this 0-4 wall in the way. So this does 3 damage in sweeper mode. Okay. Opponent mills Demonic Embrace. Yikes. So I'm going to see how my opponent attacks first. And then there's a good chance I phase this Karuga out. Yeah. You need to disappear for a bit. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Well, guess I'll block. Did not go as planned, I'll be honest. Blossom in defense catching me a little bit off guard there. Little teeny bit. Unfortunately, Chandra gonna die here. This is also an elemental for some reason. Because, fuck you, that's why. Definitely in some danger. Whole lot of danger. Hopefully we can peel ourselves out of this one. Fingers crossed. Call it a Death Dwellers. Oh my god. Dude is just on 3 lands and resilient as anything. Go away. Just die. So resilient. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? This kind of needs to go away before it becomes a serious problem, but honestly, we're just in poor shape universally. This has to go up, so we'll do that now. Was kind of hoping for a red source, to be honest. Oh, man. I think it's just Phoenix, but this feels awful. We're in bad shape. Kind of getting whipped all over the place. Oh, God. I can stop my... I mean, I have to cash this to Fairy and stop my opponent drawing 3 extra cards, right? It's just the correct thing to do. Otherwise, they just draw way too many cards. Okay, that's not bad. So let's pop this Wildborn Preserver. Make ourselves a little Thopter. Hopefully starting to slowly get somewhere, but yeah, this has not been easy. Not been easy. By any stretch. There's that Demonic Embrace. This thankfully does not give Trample. Thankfully. Wish I'd drawn that a bit earlier. So, how much mana do I have? Enough. I have enough. That answers that question. So, we do this for 3. Pop it here. Take down Karuga. Start of a you-know-what. I can't say or I'll jinx it. Yeah. Very possibly. Very possibly. Phoenix. In you go. Don't call it a comeback. What? Fauna Shaman probably just needs to die on the spot. I imagine we're popping that thing like is it. Oh no, opponent miscast their Murderous Rider and conceded. They obviously meant to kill Tezzeret there, but did not manage to do so. Game 3 it is. See if we can pick up a win in round 1. 1-1 so far. Playing for all the marbles. Yeah, Tezzy's really good at defending himself and then slowly generating card advantage when you want him to. He's really good like that. Oh, what an awkward hand. I think this is fine. Any land makes it fine, and we'll cycle Censor if we need to. But it's not ideal. Pretty sure, having drawn the egg, I'm just going to cycle this away and cast egg on turn 2. Oh, Wildborn Preserver. That one is scary. No lands in the top 3 cards of our deck. Oh, God. That's rather unfortunate. Okay. Okay. 12 cards, 2 lands is my favorite game to play. Alright. Relic, you gotta catch me up a little bit before this Skyclave Shade kicks me in the face. Opponent thankfully stuck on lands as well, so if we catch up, we'll catch up good. Just gonna play the wall, try and draw my land. That is not a land. We're not doing very good at this whole land business today, I'll be honest. Missed important land drops a few times. Oh, Blood Artist. That one is also scary. We'll probably have to pop this away. I will eat... Oh, okay. Oh. Well, that makes it easy. Alright, you know what I'm going to do then? I've had this document open for a little while now. I've been giving away... So it was a comeback, exactly. I've been giving away boosters all night so far. This is the first one I'm going to do that is not a booster. And this is for the lovely alternative version of Collected Company, provided by those guys who won the Extra Life tournament. The rules will be the same. If you're not familiar with what I do during my draft streams around here, exclamation point, free packs will explain it for you. I pop a code in the chat. First person to claim it will be the one to redeem it. It is yours. And this code, as I say, for the exclusive Extra Life version of Collected Company. If you want that artwork, you've got one chance here to get it. Code is going in the chat now. Good luck. On to the next one. On to the next one. Fatal Push Broom. What a name. I'll be giving out a couple more Coco codes tonight, and I'll also be giving out some tomorrow if you're joining me on Christmas Day for fun and shenanigans. So a couple more chances to get it if you didn't grab that one. This hand is really kind of too awkward. We're just very top heavy. Gonna mulligan. Not having a red source here kind of sucks, but I think it's a keep. Just bin the Magma Quake that we're never going to cast anytime soon and try and work our way towards a little something. Do I want Hostage Taker? Probably. It's a little risky to not leave myself with a red source, to be honest. I think this is fine. We can work towards either Hostage Taker and or cracking Witching Well, one way or the other, so should be okay. Opponent with a nice slow draw as well certainly helps. Certainly helps. Thanks everyone who's been popping in and hanging out, by the way. Nice to see so many new faces and old faces alike. Happy holidays to you all. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Opponent with the discard spell. Probably peeling away Hostage Taker here, I would think, unless they have, like, no creatures in the deck. Yep, that makes some sense. Ooh, Teferi. I always love drawing a hot one after my opponent casts their discard spell against me. It makes me feel so much better about my decisions. That is all one single code, yeah. I imagine it's probably been claimed by this point, but you'll have some more chances in the future. When I paste one, it will always be a single code and nothing more. I just like to do them one at a time. You snatched it, fair enough, lady. But yeah, there'll be plenty more codes, don't worry. But I only ever paste one at a time because it makes it easy for people to grab them and pop it in. Ooh, that's not ideal. I guess I have to show them the rebuke here, unfortunately. kind of need a red source in case I draw red spells. So, let's keep ticking up our Tethers. Okay, apparently we had a lot of lands on top of our deck. So, never mind. Yeah, unfortunately, as I say, the codes very much are a case of first person to redeem them. They're limited to one person to use them. So when I pop them in the chat, it normally means the first person to get it will have it authorized. So if someone else gets it first, it won't work for you, unfortunately. Dusk Legion Zealot. Well, wish I'd held on to the second red source now. Go on, let's try and draw one. Oh no, what have I done? I got greedy, chat. I got greedy. Oh, that kind of counts, I guess. What do I even discard here? God. It's just the egg, right? Slam a Scarab God and set go. Big, powerful Grixis Mythics. Yeah, exactly. We're not exactly busy right now. So I'll do my best to make sure that codes are easily redeemable when we win. Plenty more to come. It's different when we're busy. When we're busy, I try and make sure I give them out to people because, you know, it's a little more fair. But when we're quiet, it's just a bit funner this way, I think. Opponent with their black-white small guys deck is probably going to struggle to beat a Scarab God, I would think. Think this game is probably as good as over, courtesy of this Chandra? Yeah, exactly. We're just chilling out. Obviously, many people are going to be with family tonight, so we weren't expecting it to be too busy. And just playing some Cube, having a good time, casting some cool spells. And glad that you made it by. It's always nice to see you. Ba-dum. Surrounds expertise. Okay. Wondering what my opponent's going to cast off of this. Just the Lurus, I guess? Yeah, makes sense. Opponent's deck is pretty cool, but the power level seems quite low. I'm about to ultimate this Teferi, and I can't imagine that goes very well for them, to be honest. I'm going to get them to discard, hopefully, the Rekindling Phoenix, so that I can reanimate it. Yep, that's fine. So let's just tick up, bin the Peasy, activate the Scarab God. Grab Rekindling Phoenix. Boop. No attacks. Say go. And then I'll ultimate this Teferi in their turn. And I imagine it should be pretty easy to win from there. Powerful Grixis good stuff. Yeah, Teferi Master of Time's ultimate is very powerful, but it's not very easy to do, so it tends to be okay. Start. You may start. That is fine. You would like to finish what you started. Sure. I'll make an egg. It doesn't actually matter, the egg can't bring anything back, but it can block, and that's the important part. See how my opponent chooses to attack here, and then we'll decide what we're doing. Oh, buddy, no. You made the fatal mistake of letting me keep Teferi alive after the ultimate. That seems like a small oversight on your part. Oh, don't even let me take my 3 turns in a row. I really wanted to take 3 turns in a row. Fine. Fine, I guess I'll settle for going to game 2. If you insist. Yeah, Chandra is pretty much a house against what my opponent is doing, and that's reasonable. Like, they're clearly low to the ground, and very much a case of doing creature shenanigans, and creature shenanigans do not tend to be very good against Chandra Awakened Inferno. See if we can take game 2 against the Fatal Push Broom. Well, as they figured out their sideboard. We'll be interested to see if they sideboard Lurrus out, for example. Like, they might side Lurrus out and bring in, like, chunkier cards. That would make some sense. Could definitely make some sense. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Patiently waiting for our opponent, taking their time with their sideboarding, but that's okay. It is the way it be sometimes. Hand is a little awkward, but hopefully the egg can draw us land 3, and then we'll be away and exactly where we want to be. Knight of the Airborne Legion is super scary, though. We don't handle this one very well. Oh dear. I am scared. This thing just starts getting very, very big now, and I'm not sure how we handle it. Agonizing Remorse also sucks. Unsurprisingly, taking our only real payoff in the form of Siege Gang Commander. Okay. Our opponent actually has a 3rd color in their deck somewhere. Okay, not what I expected, but sure. Oh, okay, this is not looking good, folks. I guess this is just Skyclave Relic and probably cycle the Censor. Need to find, honestly, like Chandra, Scarab God, something that can block. Blockers would be great. I would take blockers. Opponent is doing a good job at Scaring the daylights out of me with Knight of the Ebon Legion. I imagine they just pump it here? No? Okay. I am pleasantly surprised to see this not getting pumped. They also did side out Lurrus, by the way. Worth noting they took the Lurrus out. Dreadhorde invasion, wow, okay. This is a lot of land. Good chance I'm just doing some cycling this turn and looking for something that matters. Need a sweeper really now at this point? Sweeper is what we need. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Still will not pump that Knight of the Ebon Legion. I would be very dead by now had he done that. Doom Foretold. I mean, I guess that plays well with Blood Artist, but not what I was expecting, I'll be honest. I'll sack this golden egg. Alright, a braid is a nice one. A braid is a nice one. Let's kill the knight while we can. And I guess I just Chandra tick up. Oh, well, 0. You know what I mean. Put loyalty on it. Is the plan of action. Whatever that might involve. See what opponent sacrifices, just flicking away their Dust Legion Zealot. Makes some sense. Yeah, I mean, it does make... It's a nice little combo, nice little combination, but clearly it makes sense they boarded it in instead of Lurrus. I did not reach my mute button in time, I'm sorry. Oh. Yeah, clearly boarded it in when they took Lurrus out, because we're Planeswalker heavy and permanent heavy. I always try to get there. It's not exactly very far, but the sneeze came too fast and I failed. Okay, I think I'm just going to sacrifice the Relic here, because Chandra is more valuable. Gearhulk. Did someone say Gearhulk? It was me. I said Gearhulk. I'm actually going to -2 this Chandra this turn, I think. Pluck this braid up. Kill the Blood Artist. Opponent will either have to get rid of Doom Foretold or stop making their token bigger. Or I did not play around start. Maybe that's something I should have considered. Instant speed token generation at least, if not specifically start. Whew. This is getting rather painful at this point. Yeah, Blood Artist probably would have killed me by now, but I should have at least thought about it. So let's sack off Chandra here because we have to. That is a good draw. Downside of using an iPhone, you can't sub with Prime. That is really sad. Why are you giving the new custom? I have no idea. I have not been an Apple person for a long time. Merry Christmas Eve. Happy holidays, kitty cat. Hopefully you're having a lovely night tonight. Thank you for popping your head in the door. I do hope you're doing very well. Opponent has a Vraska's Contempt, makes me a little bit sad. But that's fine. Doom Foretold will be gone. And we have powerful Planeswalker and Torrential Gearhulk in our hand, and hopefully that is enough. Hopefully y'all like the snow. It is awfully cold, but snowing. What does my opponent have going on here? 2 cards in hand. This kills creatures, right? Yeah. For all intents and purposes, for non-Magic players, no, I'm not speaking English, and that's fine. I get that a lot. I think most Magic players get that a lot. I'm glad you do. I thought it was a nice little touch. Can Tezzy do it again? The answer, probably not, based on that Blood Artist being Agadim's Awakening back. We'll see. Merry Christmas, Emushe. Happy holidays. Lovely to see you. Hopefully you're having a great night tonight. I don't think I can win this game. We'll try. But I have to trade with this Knight of the Eobon Legion and then find a way to kill Blood Artist before 2 more creatures die. And that does not seem like a winning proposition, I'll be honest. Indeed, Merry Christmas to everyone joining me tonight. He keeps wanting you to teach him. Well, why don't you? Alternatively, I know a really good streamer who might be able to help. It's not me. I'm awful. The only reason anyone watches is because I'm like mildly entertaining occasionally. And sometimes the magic's alright. Need to find ways to gain life, otherwise can't win. Oh god. Yeah, that is not life gain. Let's draw some cards and see how close we were, and then we'll move to game 3. Nope. Game 3 it is. That Doom Foretold was actually a real wrench. Was surprisingly problematic. Oh. Come on. Grixis pile of cards. Carry me. I sound familiar. It might just be because I'm Southern, unfortunately. If I can draft mono red, maybe we can play mono red. But it is cube today, so we'll have to wait and see. Got some more giveaway goodies though, which is always nice. So this is an interesting question. Am I supposed to hold Censor up to stop my opponent being able to play a 2-drop? Or do I just cast Young Pyromancer? Given the Magma Quake in my hand, I think I'm just going to hold Censor and try and keep Pyromancer for a little bit later. Tell him the wise words of a wise man. You are in the wrong place for wise words. Learn by doing? I mean, that works, but some people learn visually or, you know, in other ways. Whatever floats the boat. Well, guess I'm censoring the agonizing remorse. Sunsy, famous Magic player. Obviously, yes. Very famous Magic player. Big deal, I'm told. Let's try and set up my next couple of draw steps. We're kind of flagging on things to do here. I don't want to keep either of these. I might have kept a red source, but I don't really want to keep either of those. Most people don't read the stream title. It's fine. Don't worry. Kick him in the dick. I mean, can you not? I might need that eventually. Probably not. Anyway. Sadly, this is tapped, so I can bolt myself to Pyro and kill this. That is a lot of damage. Sun Tzu, that's entirely possible. I am no expert. It is Barman, yes, mainly because I didn't end it at the end of match 1. Lesson was learnt. Oh, my opponent. Oh, well, I'll try and kick my opponent in the dick, slowly. We'll do our best. I guess maybe I should have kept the black source for Castle Lock Thwain. So I could actually start drawing cards. Didn't really think of that. I'm actually just not sure what card you're on about, unfortunately, Tychus, so I can't help you. But did you anger the cardboard live? I hope not. I'll give it a kick in a second. It's been a bit temperamental tonight for some reason. Well, that's pretty good. I keep getting blown out by start. Like, I should really start playing around that. Oh, kill me. Hopefully that should be cardboard live fixed. But we are about to get punked out by these tokens. Kind of wish I hadn't attacked with Pyromancer now. Sun Quan. Ooh. You mean great history teacher? No, I think he knows what he meant. I'm just saying. Oh man. Well, I'm about to have all the mana for the world's biggest magma quake, but not a lot else. Hidden stockpile. Oh no. The quotes are kind of funny, to be honest. It's refreshing to see every now and then. So let's kick this Sky Cave Relic, just make a bunch of mana. And then hopefully we can find something to do with it, because that is currently the problem. Oh, they printed it from the Vault Legends. That makes some sense, to be fair. I forgot that was a set. From the Vault got retired some time ago now, and it's hard to keep track of some of them. I remember Relics because, for some ungodly reason, it had a Mox Diamond in it. But other than that, I forget. Bum bum ba da dun 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 dun. That's right. DMCA me, I dare you. Why can't this take the damn stockpile? I would like to draw a card, please. From the Vault Transformed, yeah, that one was not very good. Just straight up was kind of whatever. 2, 3. So I actually can't cast the Gear Hulk unless I shock myself. Can I Gear Hulk anything relevant? I can Gear Hulk a Sensor, but that's probably not very relevant. Let's just assume we're going to Magma Quake this turn. Don't know why you bought it. Yeah, been there once or twice as well, funnily enough. Once or twice. Goblin Brain like shiny things. Yeah, been there once or twice as well. Yeah, it has the nice Huntmaster of the Fells, and Lord knows I love me some Huntmaster of the Fells. I may have beaten Javier Dominguez with Huntmaster of the Fells, so I like it a lot. It's got a soft spot in my heart. You have not lived until you've Ether Vialed in a Huntmaster of the Fells and had it flip in your opponent's turn. Combo. I really would like to find something to do here. We're struggling, kind of flapping our wings and dying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So I guess I can Lightning Strike hold Gear Hulk. It feels real bad to Lightning Strike a token, but I need to stop this stockpile from doing its thing for a bit. But I'd like to draw one of my planeswalkers, really, to start actually getting some card advantage. Just kind of sitting here durdling. Reassembling skeleton. Excuse me? Ugh. Guess I'm not stopping that hidden stockpile from doing its thing. I've still not seen what the red's for yet. I guess it's just Mayhem Devil, maybe? Yep. Opponent will make a token. I'm going to flash in this Gearhulk because I've got to start doing something. And then I'm actually going to try and get real cheeky. I'm going to try and Lightning Strike this token so they sack it to stockpile. And then I can still... No, okay. Opponent was too good. The plan was to try and steal this. But they left themselves with a mana up because they're not dumb. Which is annoying because I was really kind of hoping they were dumb. But that's fine, I get it. They should sacrifice this in response. And they will. Okie dokie. Punch you with a slab of metal. I'm not sure how many times I can safely activate Castle Lock Thwain before I die, but the answer is at least once. So we're going to do that. The Scarab God would be, for lack of a better term, incredible right about now. Other people can play Magic too? What do you mean? What do you mean other people can play Magic? What? You're not supposed to know what you're doing. A braid is not overly helpful. I imagine opponents bringing this skeleton back, and if they do that, I am going to kill it so that they don't get a revolt trigger, and also that Doom Foretold has to sack something more important. So, back this comes. I will briefly pop it like a zit. They'll have to spend mana in their upkeep if they want to keep these both around. They didn't figure it out. Okay, they played really well before and really badly just then. They were definitely supposed to bring their skeleton back again. Give your brain whiskey. I mean, I would like to do that. My brain could definitely use some whiskey. I could always use some whiskey. It is Christmas after all. Go to 6. Thankfully, that's 3 or greater. Okay, cool. I unfortunately lose my Gearhulk here. There's nothing I can do about it. They should... No, they're not going to lose Doom Foretold because they won't miss it a second time. I think, unfortunately, we're going to get drained to death here. Because we just couldn't find any Planeswalkers or anything that created value. Rekindling Phoenix is a good one. That can at least keep the old Doom Foretold at bay. But I'm running out of life total to play with. Because this skeleton is surprisingly annoying. Would you kindly just die? Please. We're holding up okay. I'm just double checking some of my settings because I thought the snow might cause my CPU to explode. But we're actually holding up alright. Go, computer, go. Opponent deep in the tank as to what to do at this point. Which makes some sense, because this game is very winnable for them. I would really like a Scarab God, I'll be honest. I have 16 cards left, and a lot of threats in those cards. Thank you. Ask and you shall receive. Merry Christmas to me. Here's a giant Scarab Man. Oh, what? What do you mean you had an answer? That's extremely rude. If I get back the Gear Hulk, I can't actually stop that from happening. How dare you have an answer? I could get back Cruel Celebrant and try and gain some life. That might legitimately be better. The Gear Hulk doesn't actually do anything, so... Go on, let's make a zombie. Yeah, I think it's correct. Like, we're teetering on the line, so anything that could really give us some life back is probably pretty valuable. If I had, like, a card draw spell in my graveyard, I'd probably grab the Gear Hulk, but I don't. So, I won't, strangely enough. Opponent does exile. Oh my god, that's such a blowout. I'm not okay with that, chat. Like, thankfully, whatever I targeted, it wouldn't have mattered. But Erebos's Intervention is not exactly a common card. Also, my opponent could have kept their Doom Foretold around. They keep forgetting to do that. They just have to hold full control and then bring the skeleton back before the trigger goes off. But they have not been doing that. Dreadhorde Invasion. Alright, it's a race now. Definitely a race now. Island does not much help. Castle Lock Thwain. Do me one more point of damage. That is a really good one. I'll take Siege Gang Commander. You see this illusion? Bang. So my opponent is dead if I get to untap alive. No, I'm in good shape, but I need to untap this turn alive, and then they die. Yeah, basically every Planeswalker in my deck except for Chandra, I think, right? I drew one. Did I draw one of them? No. Like, literally all of my Planeswalkers are still in my deck. Ding! That was a sweat. That was a heck of a sweat. That is a big yep for those lovely folks who like to gamble their channel points. Big yep. 2-0 with Grexis. Let's give you some codes. I fancy giving away a couple. Let's do one for a booster pack and one collected company. So again, if you guys are joining me for the first time tonight, you don't know how this works, on my draft streams, I like to give away free stuff. Exclamation point free packs will explain how that works. First person to claim each code will be entitled to it. It is yours to keep for no cost whatsoever. The first code I'm popping in the chat, if it goes to you, you'll earn yourself a free booster pack of M21. And if you are the second person, you'll grab yourself the Extra Life exclusive version of Collected Company. So, first code, booster pack, away it goes. Good luck to whoever gets that one. And second code, let me grab this one for the Coco off of my spreadsheet on the other monitor. And there you go. Enjoy your free stuff, guys. 2-0 so far with Grixis. Let's pick up the third win, get our money back, and also start another loving prediction for those folks who like to gamble their channel points away. Will I get the full 3-0 and earn maximum prizes, or will someone show me that I am in fact mildly average at Magic? Use your virtual currency for a chance to win additional virtual currency. Stellar, I know. This hand is a keep. Deal. Someone to smack in 5k in there on a win. It's very hard to make money back if you do that and no one bets on no. So far, 10 channel points on no, 5,000 channel points on win. Talk about conversion rate. Get those bets in. Hopefully those guys and gals who managed to pick up those freebies are enjoying them. If you opened anything cool, let me know. You got a lot of money on me? Sounds good. I'll do my best to win with Grixis cards then. Gimme cash? Ooh. No massive spending from Luke tonight. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Mubs has been flashing the cash a little bit, but he's in and out because he's at work this evening. Pyromancer go. It was I potentially wasting 5k points. Don't worry, we had like Mubs just like bet 10k against like 50 points the other day. It was like, okay, if you insist. Okay, I'm a little scared as to what my opponent is capable of doing because they are ramping quite reasonably here. I think I'm going to take the turn off to kill the Visionary as opposed to casting Siege Gang, just because I know I have Gearhulk coming up to continue to clear things out of the way, but it is kind of close. Maybe I should have just slammed the 5-drop. Yeah, easily. Just believe in me. That's how that works. If you believe hard enough, I can't possibly lose. I don't think you get all 5k bomb, and I don't think that's how that works. I think it's done based on like percentages. But I could be wrong. I have no idea. It's a fairly new feature to me. Still learning. Tender Shoot Dryad needs to go away. That card needs to go away. Okay. Alright. Just gonna break this real quick. Right now. Please leave. I don't like main phasing Torrential Gearhulks, but that thing is terrifying and it needs to die. And for that reason, I'm out. Why does everyone have a Shire? This thing is huge. Oh no. A Shire Field of the Dead is what they would call a combo, folks. I'm in danger. What do I do about that? I guess my only hope is opponent attacks and I get to Magma Quake. But that is the only hope I have. Cross his fingers. This is probably not going to end well, guys. But we got to try. I can't keep letting every creature that gets cast make a zombie. It's not something you can beat. That's more than fine by me. Deal. Just cast something else for good measure. That's not quite what I meant. I would like you to have cast another creature, to be honest, but sure. That's reasonable. So we can do this for 5, which is what we should do, because we're not doing anything else. Bump. Hey, I'm still accepting that completely. The Ashaya is dead. That's all I needed to happen. There's not 6 gajillion zombies coming every turn now. There's only 1 zombie every turn, which is still a massive problem. But still. Okay, we can beat this. We can definitely beat this. Feel the ruin my castle. Yeah, kind of expected that. That's okay. I was like, can I search for a land, please? It's tempting to get a red source here, mainly because I don't have double black for any costs. But if I do draw exactly the Scarab God, I'm going to be a little bit sad. Okay, really going to need some help to not get run over by these zombies. Damn it. Alright, well, we're casting that one next turn, I suppose. I think I'm fine just waiting for a second here. I'm probably going to bomb down some zombies, but I kind of want the ability to bomb Kiora if my opponent casts something that would draw a card. Explorer is terrifying here because, you know, zombies. Oh no. That attack does not seem very good to me. I guess you're just going to use the Labyrinth, but yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's kill this other zombie before we take damage. That does not matter. Opponent can spend 4 mana to do 0 damage. That's fine by me. So this is happening this turn, probably, but I should egg first, just to make sure. It is definitely happening this turn. Okay, I can just attack face here, I think. I think attacking Kiora is a mistake. I will just send a goblin at it if my opponent casts anything that would draw a card. Otherwise, I think I just got to try and kill him in the air. Air death is the goal. Opponent, do you understand how rude that is? I would like a braid for 500, please. Godfarrow's Gift is quite the good one. Oh my god. Opponent's deck is brilliant, and I am terrified. They just always get a Shire here, right? Because it's just absolutely gargantuan. Oh, does it not have the bottom line of text? Why does it not have the bottom line of text? I got so confused I didn't kill the damn Kiora. I did not mean to do that. This needs to die because it's going to start drawing cards now. But I expected this to be a lot bigger, and I'm not entirely sure why it isn't. Back comes Rekindling Phoenix. The setting overrides it. Okay, fair enough, if you say so. I am surprised, but I'm wrong about this kind of stuff all the time because it is not exactly easy to navigate. Layers, exactly. Layers are not exactly simple. Alright, please don't kill me. That is all I ask. And then hopefully we can get there with the flyers. A little bit of flying goodness. Wow, opponent's deck is incredible. They have some real good ones. Thankfully, I don't think it matters. But I guess they could get Lanoir Visionary here. And they might be able to play more lands. I'm not sure that matters either. Does this have trample? No. Okay. Yeah, pretty sure we win this game. I think. Because of the power of keyword flying. What I have to do is block you, activate Siege Gang, sack. No. Shoot a zombie. Sack this goblin. And then sacrifice itself. Shooting another one. And we just crack this egg for good measure. Just in case my math is horribly wrong. Hey, UKK Cat, thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you for resubscribing with Prime. Merry Christmas indeed. Appreciate you showing your love for the channel. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to everyone joining me today. Hopefully you're having a good time. Oh, the labyrinth. I forgot about the labyrinth. Magic's hard, folks. Magic's hard. So I just punted that game away. That should be a win. I just punted like a spanner. I can take the damage, I just aim the goblins at my opponent's face and I beat the labyrinth, but instead I'm an idiot and I didn't do that. Merry Christmas. Alright. Now I have to win 2 games to get my 3-0. Fine. That was a slog. I feel really bad about throwing that one away. Ugh. Magic is hard. But yeah, thanks again, Kat. Appreciate that. Helps me keep the lights on. Ugh. Guess I'm just not used to playing around Labyrinth of Scophos. Alright, well I'll keep this 6. The question is whether I keep the Gearhulk or the Chandra. And I think, knowing my opponent is Field of the Dead, I would rather keep the Chandra. If you are watching along as well tonight, folks, and you haven't done so already, I haven't plugged in a while, do consider chucking us a follow if you haven't done so already. Do appreciate it. Helps me keep growing over here and all that wonderful jazz. Alternatively, if you too would like to support what I do here at HowlingMines, donations, subscriptions, all that kind of wonderful jazz, very appreciated. Help me keep doing this, and certainly mean a lot, so would appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay, going to work our way towards Teferi, Master of Time here. Hopefully Sensor counters something relevant. Deal. I accept the terms of engagement. Bit awkward that's going to be tapped moving forward, but that's fine. Teferi, go. Start doing the thing. Thankfully, if I remember correctly, we didn't see any ways in our opponent's deck to tutor up Field of the Dead in game 1. So it might be kind of hard for them to find it, which would be something at least. That Aurelia is kind of scary though. Probably just going to have to phase it out of existence for a little bit. Trying to think of how else I managed to deal with 5 toughness. It's actually a surprisingly awkward number. Oh. Okay then. Opponent's deck really is very, very good, isn't it? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, just Urian. Okay. Opponent just has the dream deck that I would always play. Has Urian to flicker Niv Mizzet Reborn here. This is gonna be a mess. This is going to be a mess. Oh god. I guess I'm trying to phase stuff out again. The Scarab God's good. What's in the bin right now? Nothing of relevance. I think it's just Chandra. This is definitely not a good position to be in though. Definitely not. Opponent's deck is just like top tier. Very well drafted. See where this bonus goes. Unsurprisingly on itself. Let's see where the attacks go. Yep, that answers that question. So this does have trample, so we have to -3 on the Niv Mizzet and block this to keep our Teferi alive. Opponent fires off that Escape to the Wilds. Wow. Finds the Godpharaoh's Gift, finds a Cleansing Nova. There is some real juice going on over there. I am very jealous. That's a good one. That is definitely a good one. Okay, How do sequence? I'm not sure I do. Killing anything now is just so bad if it goes to the graveyard because they have this Godfarer's Gift available. So if I'm removing this, I have to Epic Downfall it. But then I leave myself open to get my Planeswalkers killed. And still having no board, which is equally awful. Oh, I can't see a way this goes well for me. Running out of time. I just got to make some decisions and hope they're correct at this point. Let's do this. I don't know. Feel like with a bit more time I could probably think this through a bit better, but yeah. Chandra at least is a fairly reasonable clock. That is something. Thank God for no Field of the Dead this game, I guess. That is definitely something. Definitely something. Does cast the GPG. Will be nothing to do with it this turn, thankfully. Should send it to Fairy. Does correctly send it to Fairy. No worries, Kitty Cat. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that so very much. You have a lovely Christmas. Catch you soon. Take care of yourselves. So killing the dragon is actually just not very good now, honestly. If I hostage taker it and the hostage taker gets killed, that is also not very good now. But I think that's probably the correct thing to be doing. So please don't kill this hostage taker. I'm asking politely. Yeah, take a little more damage. Okay, we should have won this one, but I was dumb. So now we have to win game 3 instead. Let's try and win regardless of my level of dumb. Come on. We got this. I want the 3-0. 3-0 with Grixis cards. I need this more than I should, really. Nothing like a bit of a good old Grixis pile. Oh. That was a really fun game to play. Difficult to navigate. Opponent's deck is fantastic. But yeah, that was a blast. Really enjoyed that. Let's take game 3 and bring it home. I would like to bring it home. This is really awkward. This mana is not very good at all. The spells aren't particularly high impact either. I think I'm probably just taking a mulligan here. Try and do slightly better. Mulligan. Alright. This I can do. This I can do. I think I'm actually meant to bottom this intervention and hope my opponent's start isn't very fast. Because Relic into 5 drops is the plan. Very much the plan. If they've got like piles of mana dorks and stuff though, we could be in some trouble. So let's see how this goes. Llanowar Visionary. Also 3 mana acceleration. Okay. Gearhulk's interesting. It doesn't do very much right now, but might be good in a bit. Need some help to get over this line. But we're definitely not out of this just yet. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Exploring, okay. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Don't know about everybody else, of course, but in England land, we are currently 5 minutes away from the big day itself. Very, very close to the Crim. Oh, no! Did not want to see an Essence Scour. That is bad news. Opponent certainly wished me happy holidays. Yikes. I'm in danger. I don't think I can kill this Ashaya. They go with the Dryad? Why? I can kill this one. With the onboard Siege Gang, they know that. Unless you have like a 2 mana removal spell here. No, okay. That's not bad either. Does sweep up all my own stuff too. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? I can't kill this, but I can kill everything else. I guess I try and make my opponent block, right? That's got to be the plan. Perfect. Clean up on Isle my opponent's board. Go. God damn it, man! How many haymakers do you have? I can't currently save my Chandra, which is really bad news. Oh no. Oh god. I think this one might be slipping away, which is a real shame because we should have won it. Sylvala. Okay. Magma Quake doesn't even kill this, which is The real downside. That Essence Scatter on the Scarab God was just so clutch. Like, so very, very clutch. Oh. Opponent's deck is just so good. I'm so very jealous. Yeah, none of this helps, unfortunately. We'll take a loss to 5-color Niv. Good stuff. Talk about a sweat, but unfortunately, that's Lady making him a bigger loss than me. Big old no. Feels bad. Is what it is. Well, Merry Christmas, folks, if you're in the same time zone as me. That is Christmas Day, where I am now. That's crazy, Barman. It honestly is. Crazy, crazy.